All right, children, it's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me, I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl. Well, we come this far by faith, leaning on the arms. How y'all doing? It is Thursday. Time for the Diggler Digest, friends. How you doing, friends?
I'm doing good.
How are
Doing
y'all?
good, friend. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm scared because I'm hoteling it tonight. I'm not at my usual spot. I don't know what this internet gonna do, so we gonna pray that she holds fast. Swag, how are you making it tonight? Thank you so much for all your technical support behind the scenes. I hope you're gonna have a large retirement.
I'm gonna talk to Greg and Malcolm about my 401k plan.
Okay.
But I am doing good. Glad to be here and glad to be of assistance tonight.
And Mr. Move Them Ease himself, Double J, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm fine, but let me just share a small, quick story.
Mm-mm.
So y'all know I have to go into the office on Wednesdays, right? So I kind of haven't been there the past couple of weeks, and my boss sent me a nasty gram saying, in all caps, saying, "I will see you this Wednesday," right? I was like, "Yeah, I'll be in there." But we had a little 10th anniversary thing for being in that new building, blah, all that corporate whip they do.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about we're gonna have food, prizes, and stuff like that. I said, okay. Plus, we had to get new badges because they changed the whole security system, so you had to go in anyway. Guess what the food was?
Pizza.
I wish.
I'm gonna guess donuts.
No. Hot dogs. And here's the kicker: you could only get one. So you had me to drive 45 minutes for one measly ass hot dog, a bag of chips, and an old tired ass cupcake.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, what are we in third grade?
That's what they do nowadays. They give you either pizza or some raggedy meal and think our employees are gonna love this. No, they're not. They'd rather be at home.
They literally had somebody there making sure everybody got one hot dog.
Oh God, no. Not hot dog police.
And then
My
this chick that
goodness.
I know that was working, and she's like, "Well, if you come back up here
Well,
after everybody ate,
y'all,
I'll give you
I'm getting a little bit of delay on John's end, but it looks like it's all good on your end, Swag. So we just gonna, if I
Okay.
overtalk you, John, forgive me. It's just because
No, you good.
I'm dealing with the Hamptons Inn internet.
Right, thick hot dogs. And Mr. Collins says, hey, Calvin. And Mr. Dion says, oh my.
Okay, let us get into. Not what I meant to do. And this is episode 71. So, you guys, how do you? Do you like cinnamon rolls?
I
And
love
if you
cinnamon rolls.
how do you like your cinnamon rolls?
What do you mean? How you?
Describe the perfect cinnamon roll to me.
Oh, okay. Um, not a lot of icing on top for me.
Hmm.
Like I've had cinnamon rolls at like the mall and stuff, and they put like a big like like
Glob.
10-inch layer of like icing on it. That's too much. Like,
Hmm.
what you trying to do? Give me diabetes? Like, no. I need to keep my feet, please. So no, just a light. I want it to be sweet, but I don't want it to be overpowering. So yes, just a light icing. Plenty of cinnamon. Like, don't give me no cinnamon roll and there's like barely any cinnamon in it. It's like, well, this is just an iced biscuit at this point.
I agree.
I
I agree.
I I I agree.
Yeah.
However, for me, I have to warm it up somehow, either microwave, because it just gives me, even if I bought it at the grocery store and brought it back home, before I eat it, I'm going to give it that old 5-10 second microwave heating because it makes it feel like it came straight out the oven.
Yes,
Mhm.
I second that, John. Yes.
Well,
It
I
has,
recently made the best cinnamon rolls of my life.
oh,
Uh, they are slightly crunchy on top, soft on the bottom, like almost like a honey bun. Loads of cinnamon and brown sugar in the middle,
mhm.
buttery, a cream cheese icing with the
Ooh,
with vanilla on the top. Now,
Mm.
Swag, I think I sent you the video. It's the Divas Can Cook video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I want to play a little bit of this one because I want to give credit where credit is due.
all
This woman
right.
is called Divas Can Cook. She has tons of food videos on YouTube, and I have been searching, and I finally found her recipe, and I tried it this past weekend, and let me tell you, mouth watering just thinking about it. I took some to school and gave some to my students. Several
Mhm.
people, this is the best cinnamon roll I've ever had.
Mm.
All right.
So I'm turning you on to something right now, everybody.
All right. I'm gonna need to mute myself. So, uh,
Hi guys! Today on Divas Can Cook, we are making the biggest, softest, fluffiest cinnamon rolls I have ever had in my entire life. This is my favorite cinnamon roll recipe. It's like a cross between a cinnamon
Yeah,
bun and a
yes.
cinnamon roll, and it is fabulous. And of course, it's easy to make, so let's go. All right, first step, we're gonna add our yeast into our warm water here. We're gonna throw in a little bit of sugar. Now we're going to wait. We're gonna wait until this yeast has become all puffy and frothy, just like this right here. That is perfect. Do not move forward with this recipe if your yeast doesn't do that, okay? It has to do that. Now go ahead and pour this into a large bowl. Then we're gonna add in some whole milk. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of buttermilk, of course. And then we're gonna add in a little bit of sugar. My voice is a mess. Oh my God, I'm just getting over a cold. This is so awful. But yeah, sugar's in there. Throw in a little bit of oil for a nice little texture, okay? Then we're gonna add in some melted butter. Oh, lots of melted butter, honey. We're gonna throw in some eggs, and then we're gonna add in some vanilla extract. This really is just a dump and mix recipe. I love recipes like this, all one bowl, perfect. Go ahead and mix it up and get everything combined. Oh, girl, your mixer is dirty. We're gonna add in some salt and some baking powder, and then we're gonna add in our flour a little bit at a time, okay? Just throw some in there, mix it up real good. Throw in the rest of the flour, stir it up really good until it forms a nice lump of dough that's kind of sticky, but not really sticky. You want it to pull away from the bowl easily, just like this right here. Wonderful. All right, now we're gonna place our dough into a grease bowl, a large grease bowl. Then you're gonna cover it up with some plastic wrap. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. And then we're gonna place this bowl in a nice, warm, and toasted location. I just left it in my sunroom. It was wonderful and hot, perfect for it. All right, for about an hour, okay? It's gonna sit for an hour. After an hour, it will look like this right here, gorgeous, all puffy and stuff. Go ahead and punch it down to release all of that air that is inside of that dough. Then we're gonna go ahead and flour up our little work surface here. Plop that dough right on out. It's so squishy. I love this dough. It's just so soft and squishy. I go ahead and knead it a few times, and now we're just gonna take our little paws and just flatten it out. You can use a rolling pin, but it's just so fun to just, touch it. Touch the dough, okay? Let the dough know that you love it. Just go ahead and flatten it out until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick, okay? It does take some time. I felt like Helen Keller. You remember when she was like, look, okay, never mind. All right, so we have some melted butter here. I'm gonna add in a little bit of vanilla extract to my butter just to kind of give it a little umph of flavor there. And then we're gonna brush this butter generously over this dough. Oh, girl, just pick it up and pour it on, honey. Pour that butter on there, spread it out, and then we're gonna sprinkle on some brown sugar, cinnamon. I just mixed some cinnamon and brown sugar together. Okay, and just spread it on out until it's a nice even layer. Everything's covered up, and then I go ahead and just add in on the rest of that butter. Why waste it? You know, it's gonna be really yummy and sticky and stuff with all that butter and brown sugar. Yes, sprinkle it all on there, okay? Now it's time to roll it up. Start with the end that's furthest from you and roll nice and tight. Keep it nice and tight when you're rolling it. All right, if the butter starts to ooze out, that is perfectly okay, honey. That's wonderful, okay? Yes, it's gonna be really, really sticky and gooey and perfect cinnamon rolls when it's like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut these little rolls into about 12 little circles here. Place them into a greased pan just like that. That looks good. They're gorgeous. And then we're going to cover up the pan again. We're going for a second rise, okay? So cover it up with plastic wrap again. Place it in a nice, warm, toasty location. We're going to let these rise for about an hour or so, just to kind of let them fill out a little bit. And after an hour, go ahead and remove that plastic wrap, and they will look like this right here, all fat and just yum. Look at that. Yes, yes, perfect. Okay, we're gonna bake these at 350 for 20 minutes. And while they're baking, let's go ahead and make our cream cheese glaze. I have some powdered sugar here. Throw in a little bit of butter, some milk, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of vanilla extract. We're gonna mix this up until it is well combined and creamy. And then we're gonna add in our money maker, that cream cheese. I love cream cheese. Go ahead and mix that cream cheese in there. I like a nice thick glaze, okay? Like that. Yes, perfect texture. Perfect. All right, when those rolls come out of the oven, they will look like this. Oh my gosh, so good. I let them cool off just a little bit, but not much. And then I go ahead and just pour on that luscious, luscious cream cheese glaze. Oh my gosh, go ahead and spread it out, okay? That looks great. Then I take my spatula and kind of go around the sides just to let that yumminess just ooze down the sides of the pan. Yes, my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I love these. All right, enough. Let's just go ahead and cut into them because I just have to show you guys how soft and fluffy these cinnamon rolls are. Cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns, I don't care what you call them, but look at that. I mean, can you just look at that and tell how fluffy and tender and soft these are? It is like heaven, and they really do just melt in your mouth. They are that doggone good. Oh my God, I love these things. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget, and there's the bottom. Look at the bottom, all golden and cinnamon. Yes, Monique. Yes, you did good, girl. That was good, honey. All right, now, like I was saying, you can find this recipe on my, oh, look at that. What? That slice? Oh, on divasandcook.com. Thank you guys so much for watching and dealing with my nasally voice today. Later.
Now I'll tell you how I changed that a little bit. I sprinkle once they rose that last time, I put some brown sugar and cinnamon topping on top of everything, and then I bruleed it, whatever you call it, broiled it, right? Ooh. So it was sticky. I turned it into a sticky bun.
I just got one question. Did you bring any with you?
Ooh, child, I did, but I had to share it because, like you said, diabetes. It was too much to try to eat it all at the house.
See, I like nuts, so I probably would have threw in some old chopped pecans in there before I rolled it up. Yes,
that would have been good too. Yes, I love pecans. So,
okay, let me see if I can do this without starting the entertainment thing again. Okay, so are fans doing too much nowadays? Recently, Ariana Grande, and now we'll talk about that. And Cynthia Erivo were in an Asian country. I might have been
Singapore.
Thailand,
Singapore.
Singapore. And can you play that beautiful bean footage for us, Swag?
I sure can.
Oh, Cynthia Erivo, you butched up.
Okay. So they're walking the carpet, and this man just run up on her. Now the comment section, and depending on where you were looking, was kind of mixed. People were saying, "Oh, it wasn't a big deal," he just was excited or what have you. But I'm in the camp that it was a big deal. It is a big deal. She's slight. She's a slight woman. Her and Cynthia both looking like matchsticks right now. I don't know. They're taking Ozempic and they doing a carb free.
Stop
I
it.
mean, they are so skinny right now.
Right.
But do y'all think it's a big deal?
Yeah, it is. I heard about it, and you know, the people who are saying it's not really a big deal. Well, what they're forgetting is like, remember when she was in Brazil and she had to cancel that performance, and like people were talking about they hope something bad happened to her and stuff like that. Not to mention, like when her career was first starting off, remember she was the victim of like a terrorist attack at one of her concerts.
Oh, that's
So
right.
like this kind of stuff just seems to always follow her. So yeah, it's a big deal, and I'm sure the more that it keeps happening to her, she's gonna want to be like, you know what, this ain't worth it because y'all getting too familiar with me. Like I'm not. We're not like that. You can't just run up on somebody that you don't know for shits and giggles.
And the guy that did that,
Totally.
he's a known, what they call stage crasher. A couple of months ago, he jumped on stage at Katy Perry's concert in Australia, and he jumped on stage.
No, go ahead, John. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, I was done. I was just saying he jumped on Katy Perry's stage. So he's a known stage crasher.
Oh, is he? Well, somebody, remember somebody has jumped on. People be jumping on the hip hop artist stuff too.
Yeah, yeah.
But they be getting sometimes beat up when they be doing that.
Mhm.
What are the comments saying?
Let me get Calvin's because otherwise he's gonna read me for filth. He says I'm mad when it comes to cinnamon rolls. I can take it or leave it.
Just give me yours. Shit.
Greg is watching. He said, "Fuck them fans, back up, bitch." And he said he can have Katy Perry.
Now, now on the cinnamon roll there, Mr. Collins. Now, maybe you just haven't had the right one because I would be mad too if you only had what's mostly out there. There's a lot of mediocre cinnamon rolls, but
Right.
when you had a good one, you know what I mean? It's like when you had a good man, Savannah. Okay. Then you know that if you started off having all the shit, man, you thinking, man, whatever. But when you have a good man, Savannah, you know.
Yeah.
But I think you just ain't met the right cinnamon roll, honey. I think that's what's going on that.
But Mr. Collins, we're gonna need you to try that recipe. It might change your life.
Because there is a difference between gas station cinnamon rolls and homemade cinnamon rolls.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
And I'm gonna tell you that this even whoops Cinnabon's ass. This recipe. Oh yes.
See, Mr. Dion says those ladies need a sandwich. And Captain said, just because you pay for a ticket to see them doesn't you the right to put your hands on them. I wish Cynthia would have laid the man the fuck out. They giving her props. They said she was not playing. It's like
She butched up.
the right role will rock your world.
You better tell him. You better tell him.
And haven't met the right cinnamon roll. Shaking my head. Yes, Sammy.
Well, clearly you ain't met him either, Sammy. If you talking about that, you too. Okay. But when you know Savannah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now the rumor mill has it that Black Panther 3, which hasn't even started production, has a name. And it's the Shadow of Wakanda. Is what they're saying. I have no clue where this started. I'm just telling y'all, this could be a total fabrication that somebody made up, but it's everywhere right now. It's everywhere. Does anybody have any confirmations, any official confirmations on this title?
Like you said, they haven't even started shooting yet, so I don't see how they already know the title. But studios sometimes leak things, to get the buzz going and stuff like that. So it's entirely possible that that even though it hasn't started production, that like they already have the story written out and they know what it is. So it's possible, but I don't care what it's named. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
exactly right. Exactly. So did I send you this video, Swag, the Brandy video? I sent it to you, right? Or did I not? It's the woman with the hair.
Yes, you did.
Okay. So we cue her up. So this woman had a great TED talk, about 60 seconds to 2 minutes long, about Brandy and people who don't quite get it. And so it would be apropos to play this, because this woman, for me, hit the nail on the head. So whenever you're ready, Swag.
All right, let's see. There we go.
I love y'all. This is coming from love, but we got to have an honest conversation. It's not Brandy's voice. It's not her skill. It's not her ability. It's your ear. You don't have a super fine-tuned musical ear. And that's okay, because that in and of itself is also a skill. Even if you can't sing, some people just have a better ear and a better inclination for hearing music, nuances, tones, layers, just like very subtle intricacies of music. Some people are better at hearing that than others. If great legendary vocalists, artists, producers, musicians have referenced Brandy's voice and noted her exceptional skill, at some point you might have to do a little bit of introspection and be like, oh, maybe it's me, maybe maybe something's off with my ear. Honestly, I could just say Whitney Houston and stop it right there, because she is the voice of all voices. But so many people who are really good at their jobs in music, in addition to Whitney Houston, have specifically called out Brandy and her sound and her influence and the things that she is able to do with her voice that not a lot of people can do. And it's not like she's just noted on the Black music scene, which if she were, that would be fine, because we all know that Black people are the authorities on music. But her skill transcends, and it is studied by everyone. I remember when Ariana Grande was still coming up and she did an interview with Billboard, and Brandy was listed as one of the 5 biggest influences of her own career. But Robert Glasper, Babyface, Tamar, Solange was ready to fight people on Twitter when it came for Brandy. Mariah Carey, Chris Brown, controversial, but we all do recognize the talent that is there. Talents that are way younger than her, like Kalani and Coco Jones and Jasmine Sullivan, Chloe and Halle. These people aren't just saying her name because it's fun, or to try and get brownie points because she's this hyper visible celebrity. The talent and the impacts are there. So it's not a Brandy problem, it's a you problem. And I hate to say that because it sounds a little bit snooty, but like, you just don't know good music like that. And I also think something else that happens is people equate hyper visibility and superstardom with talent and skill sometimes. And I think for such a prestigious title as the Vocal Bible, which by the way was given to her by professionals and her peers, this isn't something that fans came up with. But I think it's hard for some people to process, like, oh, they're calling her the Vocal Bible, but when was her last album? When was her last #1 on the Billboard? When I don't see her, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not realizing that Hypervisibility and talent and skill don't have to go hand in hand. And then there are just haters, which we're not even going to address them because there are people who know she can sing down and just won't admit it because their spirits won't allow them. So yeah, at some point I just think you have to have an honest conversation with yourself like, why are all these legends saying this about her? Why are all these people who are really good at their jobs in music saying this about her? Clearly it's me because surely I don't know better than Whitney Houston. I've never produced or composed. Surely I don't know better than Robert Glasper or Rodney Jerkins. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Hearts. I love y'all. This is...
I just think she said that better than I ever could. So I just want to open up the table, open up the floor to anybody who would like to contradict this really well articulated argument.
You see what Greg said?
Well, we see what camp he's falling into. Okay, right. Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know Greg is gonna have an opinion when it comes to music.
Greg is falling into the category of Sammy, the way Sammy reviewed that Money Long album. That's where Greg is falling. You dying on the wrong hill, my friend. You dying on the wrong hill. You losing all credibility. You gonna try to out expert Whitney and Money and all these other bitches, Glasper, and everybody else she talking about. Mm-hmm. Okay, you go ahead. You over there making Snickers and critiquing the bitches making Ghirardelli. Okay, but you go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead, John. Where you at?
Can't we just have people that don't like her music and people that do? I mean, I'm not taking away her talents or anything. I'm just not impressed by her. I think I have a good ear for music. I'm just not impressed by her. That's it. Does that make me somebody bad or?
I think it's okay that you're not impressed. I think that's okay. Totally. That's
Like I
totally.
said, she doing her thing. I give her props. I'm just not a big fan. I'm just not gonna slit my wrist to see her. You know, same way I can feel about Beyonce. It's just not my ministry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I get roasted because I prefer Monica, but that's fine. I don't care what you think about it. That's just my preference. And I'm not
Totally.
taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing from any of them. In fact, I watched the concert on YouTube. I thought it was a phenomenal show.
I love that. I love that response. I love that.
Swag. Because you about to bust the gut.
I'm busting a gut because I just got a message. You know, somebody wants to
Oh,
join.
I'm sure I know who that is.
What I will say is, now I ain't got no ear for music. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest with you. I am not like musically. Who's calling now?
You can let her. She can be on the speaker. We can do that. She's a call in. Put her on the speaker.
Okay, you're on speaker.
You can let her. She can get down list. She's a call in. Put her on the speaker. Okay, you're on.
You're gonna have to mute. You're gonna have to mute yourself because we can hear your TV.
Okay, you're gonna have to mute this. You're gonna have to mute yourself because we can hear your TV. Okay, you're gonna have to mute this. You're gonna have to mute yourself because we can hear your. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't like whoever this nappy-headed bitch was on this video coming bitch on that we don't have a problem. We got a problem because we can't hear good music. Now, music is very subjective. Okay. Now, I have heard album for album, album for album. I know people that have written for her and they love her, and she is sweet. I'm not taking away anything from her personality. She is not nobody's vocal Bible. She better learn how to hit them notes higher than the ones that she hit, and Tony Braxton got that gig already. So I just don't think she has earned all the accolades. And Whitney was probably high when she told her that. Anyway, I digress. And why do y'all go so hard when people tell y'all she is not the vocal Bible? She is not. Give me a Celine Dion, and they love her because everybody else is dead. That's it. Y'all have a good evening. Good night, hater. Listen, I'm not arguing with MAGA. I'm not arguing with with around Earth deniers. I'm not arguing with niggas who don't get vaccines. And I'm not arguing with niggas who talk about Brandy like that nigga just did right now. Okay? It's just not, there's no conversation to be had. Okay? There's no conversation to be had. We love you.
The whole time he was talking, I was just looking at Cream face. His eyes just got smaller and smaller with disgust.
Before you go forward, let's go through a few of these comments. Calvin wants to go back to the cinnamon roll thing. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. This one here. He said, "Yeah, cinnamon is about it for me. They're not my favorite, but hey, all fresh cinnamon roll could change. A fresh hot cinnamon roll could change my mind." Okay, well then Calvin was suggesting that you try it. Just try it and see.
Not from the gas station.
Yeah, not from the gas station. No. Sammy says if they release Black Panther 3 before Blade is released, I'm gonna feel some kind of way. What, we can only have one black hero in the MCU at a time. Well, I hate to tell you this, but they canceled Blade, so yeah, it is gonna get released before Blade. Sorry. Sammy said, "Now see, I wasn't gonna say nothing." Where? Greg said, "Thank you, John."
Well, hold on. Let me tell you. Actually, Money Long is where she's supposed to be. She's working on her new album. You know, she's people. You don't just stay in the limelight. 24/7. You gotta go down. You gotta take a break.
I think I heard a new single by her. They played on the radio recently, but
yeah, she did release a single. You're right, John. Like last month, she did.
Okay.
He said, "Greg, meet me at the playground at 3. Brandy is a lot better than some of these artists today trying to be her." Moody. Calvin wants to stream it. He want to see that fight. Greg said, "Good night." She's not the one or the two. Because Brandy ain't some skip to my Lou type singer like Blue Can Trail, or better yet, Mooney Line. I'll fuck with gas station unless it's Miss Bards.
Mrs. Baird. Okay, I'm from Texas, so I'm gonna agree with you on that one. You're right. Okay. Mrs. Baird stuff is good.
And Greg says he likes Mooney. So okay. Ooh, child, that was funny.
Okay, so I have a question for y'all on how y'all would respond to this. So the other night, and are people, I guess the question that I'm asking like here, are you responsible as an artist for when you don't know? When you're making art and you do something that maybe you don't know. So here we go. So I'm watching this show last night, and it's Young Frankenstein it's a musical adaptation of the Mel Brooks movie,
Okay.
and it's mixed race cast, bunch of different types of people, which is great.
Hmm.
The lead guy is white, and one of the ensemble featured dancers. There's several of them that are, of color. This one particular scene, the lead guy comes out, the white guy. He's entering the new town of Transylvania, and there's a shoe shine person sitting on a bench, and
Uh-oh.
it's one of the black characters. Okay, it's a,
Mhm.
a black man, and the white character goes, "Hey there, boy, where am I?" Now I had a mm, mhm. And I was like, "Am I doing too much?" But that was sitting with me for a minute, right? But then there's another character in the show who has apparently like he lost an arm, like half his arm, and lost half his leg from the knee down. So he's very stiff, right?
Mhm.
And so there was moments in the show where he's like he's a part of the like the go get 'em crowd, the burn them, whatever, hang them up for Frankenstein. And he's running with his hand like this, like
Oh
in
no.
the air,
Oh
straight
no.
up,
Oh no.
going back and forth, child, a couple of times. Now, the black kids in the audience was like, "Woo, oh, damn, oh, wow." you know. So at intermission, one of my faculty members come up to me who's Jewish, and she's like, "My heart is bracing. My heart is racing right now. I am so upset. I went to the director, blah blah, so and so, and I told him he needs to change that. He needs to cut that right now. Blah 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 blah." And now the director, he's white. He's a white guy, probably in his early 30s, 31, 32.
Mhm.
So my question to you, I didn't say nothing to him about the boy, hey boy, and like the racial context of one white man calling the black man boy. I'm gonna talk to him about it when the show's over. I didn't want to fuck up this groove, whatever. Uh, but do you think that the director is fine in what he's doing, or does he have a responsibility to know the context of what his choices are how they are affecting his audience? What do you think?
He has a responsibility.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I
If you
agree.
don't have a responsibility, then you're doing it for the money and you're not doing it for the experience of everyone,
Mm,
including the actors, because they may be uncomfortable saying the shit.
mm-hmm.
Facts.
My thing is,
And
go ahead, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, I mean, and you got people coming to see this and paying money to see this. Like, yeah, you have a responsibility to your audience to make sure. Like, I mean, now I know sometimes art is purposely controversial, and if that was his intent, well, okay, choices. But uh, people have a right to be offended, and people have the right to be like, "Oh, hell to the no, not on my however much you pay to see this," and walk right on out. So I think you do have a responsibility, and maybe he doesn't realize that, maybe he wasn't aware of it, but you need to make yourself aware because especially in today's world, like people have a right not to be offended by stuff. Uh,
Mhm.
so yeah,
I can give the director an out.
what's the out?
Before the play or whatever production even starts, you need to put up a disclaimer. There may be certain words or phrases that may offend. It is not we're not trying to offend, but I just want to warn you of some of the sensitive material you may hear.
True, true.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess for me, it's like, did you know, or are you that not plugged in to the
Right.
historical of to history?
Right.
I think you're an intelligent person. How can you not be aware of these things? But as Greg said in the comment there, most people are not. They don't know history anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I think that's why I think uh, when I'm training my students, I tell them how important it is that you learn and study everything, read a little bit about everything. You watch a little bit about everything, because if you did, you would have seen some 1960 Sidney Poitier movie where they call him a boy and they got slapped in the face for doing too much. You know what I mean? Like if you had a broader sense uh, of things. So,
Right.
because
Or
my thing is, if I was directing that show, there's no way the shoe shine boy for one would have been black. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't have happened, and I would have let someone else call him that.
Right.
you know what that reminds me of, an old episode of Good Times when Miss Flicker, and Mr. Nicholson tried to change Thelma's play, changing it from the name of being Yvonne to something else, everything the
Mm.
director wanted. And then she
Mhm.
said, I love that line that Thelma told her, I don't mind compromise, but at some point, compromise turns to surrender.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
I just want
I
to say
think we had
that.
another comment there.
Yeah, we did get a few more comments in. Sammy said, the way she pissing off black women, who gonna buy her new album? Let me see you go make it gold. I'll wait.
Who are you talking about?
I think we're talking about Mooney.
He's still talking about booty. He all in her neck.
And
First of
Capital
all,
Snow.
y'all, it's money long.
Oh,
Like
money. I'm sorry.
like my money is long,
Got it.
and Sammy, you doing too much. I know. Luther Vandross said never too much, but he wasn't talking about that. Okay, he wasn't talking about that.
Kevin wants to know, why did Blue catch a stray?
She did catch a stray.
Sammy said because Blue came here for a music fest and got booed off the stage. It was so bad.
Oh,
Mr.
Lord.
Zoomer is in the house. Being a director myself, I have noticed a lot of white male directors are not sensitive to other cultures and the understanding of actors of those cultures.
Mm.
Facts. Shannon is backing up his boo, saying Brandy is the vocal Bible.
He ain't backing me up. He just stating the facts. You know what I mean? He's saying water is wet, and okay, like that's his
Water,
fact.
water can also be stagnant, but let's keep it moving.
As David says, your favorite artist, Money Long. And Mr. Dion said, I heard Blue was doing porn. Oh, no. What?
I think I did hear that too.
Allegedly.
Yeah, let me hit that button.
Allegedly.
There you go.
Well, she
That
had
is
to hit him up some way.
Okay, y'all. So this girl, 13 years old, a boy says, "Hey, look at this." He made an AI porn version, a porn thing with her face on it.
Oh,
So
no.
it wasn't her body, but it was her face, and she
Right.
bopped him, and she bopped him good,
She
and
should have.
and she was expelled from school.
She should not have been.
What do y'all think about that, John? Go ahead.
She should not have been because, oh, you know what? I take that back. She did assault him, so I get that part of it. But he is totally in the wrong for doing that. And I've seen other stories about boys doing this, generating AI videos of these other high school girls and putting their face on it. So
Right.
he should be held accountable for that too. But her hitting him is that goes against, assault and all that policy. So I
I
get
don't see
that
how you say that, because John, you the same person who said if somebody talked too much and said the wrong shit to you, you can hit them.
I'm not in school though.
But see, so you tell me that was your daughter, you would tell your daughter don't hit him.
No, I wouldn't say don't hit him. I mean, you go with your own feeling. Just know there's going to be consequences for you hitting him.
To me, I say this is self defense. I think a good lawyer can say this was
Okay.
self defense because I
Yep.
feel like you assaulted me when
Mhm.
you showed me this offensive video
Right.
that you took all this time to create and make that you could circulate
Mhm.
could end up living for infinity. Like I would say, I was triggered. Like you know how people say gay panic. I was like
Right.
I was in a panic
Mhm.
when you did this. So all I could do was windmill on your ass because I just went black. And so that's my defense.
This
If
Uh,
this is one of them slippery slope things, and
oh
because
no,
I get what you're saying too, I really do. But
it's
I
not
know the way some of these schools are about policies about touching other students. So that's why I say, okay, I
so
see
where's
it.
the policy on creating child porn? Because that's literally what this is.
And
You're
they
somebody,
maybe they don't have that. Some schools do have digital assault policies too. Maybe the school hasn't adopted that yet.
if I'm the parents, uh, first thing I'm doing is I'm calling the police and I'm
oh
gonna have them
Yeah,
arrested for
yeah,
revenge porn.
yep.
Because this is an underage child put in a compromising position that she didn't want to be in. She didn't ask for this, and I guarantee you it will stop because what you not gonna do is make my child some kind of internet hoe and at her expense and think I'm gonna be okay.
And
Child,
that's
I'm gonna hit the 13-year-old.
let me just say I don't disagree with that either. I'm
Right.
just saying how they do have these policies against assault, putting your hands on somebody.
mm,
Now, he should be also held accountable. I'm not saying he should get off scot free. Now, if he's gotten off scot free, yes, I have a big ass problem with that too. In fact, his punishment should be harsher than hers.
Exactly.
I tell you one thing, I'm with Flat. I'm going to contact as the parent unofficially somebody who is good with the technology, and I'm going to have them spread that boy, spreading it wide and low
With a
as a
little penis,
superstar gay porn person.
with a
Like
little penis.
everybody gonna be like, oh, she's a professional. And he gonna rule today. He gonna transfer schools when we through with him because this is not cute. This is not cute
Mhm.
at all.
Mm.
Uh, let's go to the comments.
Sammy said, I bet you if she started a rumor about him doing the bending, he would feel some type of way. Of course he would.
Hmm.
Of
Hmm.
course he would. Calvin says, you beat me to a swag. I was about to say this could be filed as revenge porn, and I know it's laws against that. Absolutely. Sammy says, press charges on the boy and sue the parents. You got that right.
Back.
And
Mhm.
unfortunately, the school has a zero tolerance policy for bullying and tolerance. The policy needs to be updated. Yeah.
Yes.
And some schools have adopted digital bullying and
I
digital
feel like,
images.
I get the zero tolerance policy, but I think sometimes that gets taken. It's being taken too far because in this case, now granted, yeah, could she have done it a different way? Yes, but I could see somebody like Cream said being enraged by the fact that somebody did this to her and she feels violated. And so, you know,
And I don't fault her
where
for
we
that.
come from, a good left hook will sometimes fix a problem, you know? So I
Yeah,
get it.
I
But
get it too.
sometimes zero tolerance can be a bridge too far. And it's just like so somebody can get away with this and y'all are just kind of like, well, you know, what are we
But that's
supposed to
but that's what I'm saying. He should falter some responsibility as well.
Oh,
Because for
absolutely.
every action there is a reaction, and that's exactly what happened here.
Yeah.
And that reminded me what y'all were saying. This is a little bit unrelated, but it just came to my mind. Y'all remember that show I told y'all to watch on OWN about the secret families, the family secret stuff?
Mhm.
Have y'all started watching any of those yet? You
I
got to
haven't
watch.
Yeah.
Gotta watch it.
Not yet. Okay.
There's a new one just came out. Uh, this one because they do a different one. Preacher secret, mama secret, daughter secret. This one is a family secret. Child, child.
Oh,
But anyway, just what you was talking about just made me think about that. But I'm not gonna say no more about that because I don't want to give a spoiler. Uh, so I don't know if y'all know who this man is. Oscar Isaac. He played Moon Knight. He was the lead in Moon Knight. Right now, he's playing Victor Frankenstein in the Frankenstein movie that's out by Guillermo del
Del
Toro.
Toro.
Del Toro.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I think it's streaming. I can't remember which
I think it's
platform
on
it's on.
Netflix, isn't it?
I think you're right. We watched it this past weekend. It's pretty good. Of course, he's always good. But anyway, people were asking him if he would reprise his role on Moon Knight, and he said, "Well, basically, I'm not really interested in working with Disney as long as they're going to continue kowtowing to fascism." Uh,
Oh.
in his words, but if they stop doing that, then they can call me.
Okay.
Okay. That's spoken like a man who saved his money. Okay.
Yeah.
That's spoken like a man who invested his coin.
He made the right investments. Yes.
Right. Because if they had called me and said that, I'd be like, well, I'm definitely interested. I'm open. They'd be like, but sir, don't you know what Disney did? Well, girl,
Right.
that's the company, girl. That's the company. We all okay.
Plus,
They hide him back. They hide him
right,
back, girl.
right.
Don't
Plus,
stay out of
Moon
my
Knight
pocket.
was one of the more successful Disney MCU shows, so he could make that demand. He could, and they would be like, "Well, damn, we really need to get him back because he was successful for its rolling out." So
Okay.
let's see what he does.
Yeah.
But good on him.
Yeah,
I'm
good
proud
on
of
him.
you.
We always appreciate people standing up for
Yes.
Okay.
Oh Lord, him.
So this man said he only prefers masculines because they have the less drama. We do have a video. I think I sent that to you, Swag.
You did.
Let's roll that beautiful bean footage and we should
All right, let me get it set up.
What does Jeremy have to say?
I love being mask for mask because there's no drama. Y'all gonna hate this take, but I don't get no fuck. That's why I don't be in the LGBT because y'all, the LGBT is extremely feminine. The men are either transgender, so they have a little bit of female in them, or they might be transsexual, or you have a female who's transsexual but she's born female. You know, it's not a lot of masculine energy in the LGBT, and for a man like of my sort who prefers masculinity, who likes masculinity, who's mass for mass, you go to LGBT, there's no space for us, and they don't like that. That we don't like that. There's no space for us. So yeah, it's just no drama. That's why I think August Alsina and his boyfriend, they're just so cute and just so low key. It's just love this shit. It's mass manifestation. I love being.
So what's y'all think?
I had told you that I was actually thinking about stitching this because, again, if you are a masculine man and you prefer masculine men, that's great. Love that for you. It's okay to like masculine men. You do not have to put down feminine men. You do not have to put down transgender people. You do not have to go there to boast about what you love. But what I really want to say is a lot of straight dudes would consider him to be feminine because he likes dudes. Like, and for him to say that there's no drama between mask for mask dudes, since when? I have seen mask for mask dudes taking it to the street and be fighting like hens in a hen house. Like, come on, man. Like, it's okay. But they did tear him up in the comment section. Like, they ran him
They,
bill.
they, they need to. I've been following him for a little while. And on that video, I'm like, this ain't the Jeremy I'm normally seeing, because if you look at some of his other videos on, well, he's on Twitter. That's where he does some of it, and Instagram. You would swear a purse was gonna fall out of his mouth with them mannerisms that he got. So this video kind of confused me because of all I know of everything that I've looked at. You got a little sugar in your tank. Now, you do have a body for the gods. I will give him that. He does have a body for the gods. He does have a nice penis. But you still have mannerisms that even a straight man would know you gay. So you're not that masculine.
Right. And I don't think that femme people care about masculine people being in existing and being in the spaces. It's about the judgment that usually comes from that sometimes comes from people who are more masculine. And sure,
Right.
I'm sure there could be judgment going the other way, like, girl, come on, girl, why you sit up against the wall like you so budge? Come on here and dance. Let it go. But like I can see people doing that, but it's like, whatever. But I think that there's judgment to spare in terms of, like, you know being better about how welcoming one is to the other. But I don't think
And,
they're
and
at
let me
risk.
and let me also just say he lives in Memphis, Tennessee. And for the longest, everybody was like, "When you gonna get off that green couch that you're always doing your videos on?" That couch looks like it came from Family Dollar. So he's not really. That's why I'm looking at this like, how the hell did he make it to Gay Magazine? But he probably does it because he is popular with his little videos and stuff like that. Because he also had another little series he called Uncut Penis Chronicles, and he talk about that type stuff. So
Oh lordy.
yes, that's why this video, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about,
Maybe that's
girl?
just a little rage bait. You think this is a little rage
Could
bait?
be, something
It
to get his name out there or
it
something.
could be because, like I said, he does have a nice body. He does have a nice penis, and he used to talk about how everybody that's sliding in his DMs, he was tired of all the bottoms hitting him up because he says he's versatile. So he's always complaining about something.
Okay. Okay.
Something. And then he also tried to have this little fashion line where he was making short sets. I was like, that shit I could get at Family Dollar or Dollar General. So,
Not a short set.
yes, he tried to have a little fashion line, short sets.
Oh,
That's what he was making, short sets. Something all three of us can go to the fabric store and get us some material, put some elastic around the waist, and make a shirt, and we got a short set.
I got a
I'm,
sewing machine. I can sew
I'm
that
sorry.
shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sammy said, "Bitch, how you gonna have the soup and looking like Leroy from Fame with those braids? Shut the fuck up,
Sammy, you mean
Leroy
the
from Fame."
coolers? Is that what he used to say? The soup coolers?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what he meant.
And you right, because he does talk like that with them big ass lips. I'll be like, stop chewing on your damn tongue and talk.
It's the nothing to lose faggots who fought with the cops at Stonewall. That part, I
Okay.
often remind these guys that, like, if it wasn't for the femme girls, for the trans girls, like, y'all would be fighting for your rights. But go ahead and go off, King.
Right.
LOL, right, John? He talk about mask when he's a couple of octaves away from being cis. His damn self. I'm sure he's cross dressing when the cameras are off. Oh, Calvin.
That's why that video confused me, because I'm like, girl, you get
Right.
the girl of the day, because you know.
There you go. I think you're right, John. I think you're right. That is a girl of the day. Swag, will you do us the honors?
Of course, I will be happy to.
And now it's time for the girl of the day. Hello, girl. How you doing, girl? No, girl. Girl, honey, girl. Oh Lord, girl.
I love that. Oh Lord, girl.
I love the little remix from Girl, girl.
Woo. I don't even know that man's name. I don't want to know that man's name, but yes, girl. Doing too
Mhm.
much, sis.
Way
Doing
too much.
too much. Um, here we go. So this video is going viral of this man talking about his mom. He filmed himself talking to his mom because she hadn't spoken to him in 2 going on 3 weeks, and she tells him it's because he reneged when they were playing spades. Okay, now that's Swag. Can you play the video for us so we can hear?
Absolutely.
Hear this?
Hello?
Ma,
Yes.
Ma, I've been calling you for like 2 weeks now. I ain't seen you since like 2 weekends ago. Why you ain't answering your phone?
I'm just a little upset with you.
For what?
How do you renege playing spade? I'm upset with you. Playing spade, do you know how serious that is?
Ma, you can't be. Ma, you serious?
I'm serious. I'm putting down a diamond. You throw out there a heart. You don't even know what you were doing, did you? You shouldn't have known what you were doing before you sat down there in that wooden chair.
Ma, it ain't even that serious. Ma, you ain't talked to me in almost 3 weeks because of spades?
That's right. That's right. You don't come to me telling me about being your partner playing spade. Then you get there and you embarrasses me. Just made me shame on the left side of the chair. Shame on the left side.
Why you keep saying the left side? What is the left side?
Because that's what the people were sitting there looking at me and you play on the left side.
Ma, we don't even know them people like that. You ain't gonna never see them people, Ma.
It don't matter, but you made me shame because I've been playing spade before you was even born, boy.
Ma, you taught me how to play
I know
spades.
what I was doing.
Ma, you taught me.
That's right. So you must be didn't follow what I taught you.
Ma,
You throw out a hearts like that.
Ma, you haven't talked to me in almost 3 weeks over spades, Ma.
That's what I said because you called me to be on the spade team and stuff. And I know what I taught you. You're gonna take and hit that table like that there with a heart.
So when can I
Hit that table.
So when can I come back to your house?
You can come to mama's house anytime, but you can't come down talking spade because you don't know what you're doing, bro. Stay away from them spade tables.
Ma, it ain't even that serious, Ma.
It's that serious. It's that serious.
You really upset? You really upset?
I'm upset because listen to your mama. Don't come there talking about spades no more. Because when that car hit that table, does it make a sound? When it made that sound, I thought it was done until I peeped over there and seen that heart. And they sitting on the left side. Ain't nobody saying nothing. They knew it was over because you didn't know what you were doing. Stay away from that. That's not for you.
Okay, man. I'm gonna talk to you later, man.
Mama love you, but spade, don't do it, baby. Stay away from it. Mama love you. Hello?
You know, people are serious about their space playing, so I can't believe she was like, I ain't talking to you. Was you reneged? Have
wait a
people
minute,
thinking I taught you how to do that?
Okay.
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that in his phone is the mama?
Right. Well, how she talk, you don't salt, and on my left side, and she was killing me. But I would be the same way if I had a child. Now, in terms of like, I might not say I'm not going to talk to you for 2 weeks, but it might be a week if you don't fucked us up in front of people in a game you're supposed to know how to do.
I taught you.
But she was hilarious.
That I taught you.
Yes.
Right. Had these people thinking I ain't taught you how to play spades right.
Now, the poll on that was, was mom doing too much, or was she mom in the right? and everybody pretty much was like 90 percentile. Mom was in the right. He messed up.
You know how we are about spades. We don't play.
But 2 weeks?
She said he could come over anytime, but she didn't want to talk to you. She was still hot, like it was fresh out the oven. She was still hot about that. Mm-mm.
Greg
All
said she
right,
should put
mama.
him out the house. Sammy said, "Yep, my mother would do some shit like this." And Mr. Super says, "My family's from the South, and you better know how to play spades. Otherwise, don't sit at the table." I know that's right.
True. That's true.
Or if you're gonna play, you can't be my partner.
Right, right. She not gonna let him be on her team no more.
Mhm.
So good news for Cardi B. She is on her way to breaking her record that she has currently tied with Nicki Minaj, who is on her way to become an icon for MAGA. Uh,
Mhm.
Cardi B uh, is currently tied with Nicki Minaj for having the longest running female rap album in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 history, which is for 7 weeks. And if Cardi B hits one more week, she'll be number 8, which is look like she's gonna get, and she'll be beating Nicki Minaj out. And honestly, now my students used to ask me in school, well, who team are you on, Nicki or Cardi? And I just be like, oh, child, they both good. Wish they would get along.
Right.
Now, honey, I'm like, girl, I'm Team Cardi all the way because Nikki is a fool. She's a fool, and I ain't got no tolerance for that foolishness she be tweeting all the time. So go get
Right.
her, Cardi. Go get her. What y'all thinking?
I agree.
Well, I've never been a Nicki fan, so she can rot in hell as far as I'm concerned. So,
Oh, all
and
right.
now that she's like you said, one step from MAGA, and also now she's trans bashing. Yeah,
Mm,
she can slip on a piece of glass as far as I'm concerned.
I had to agree with that. Like,
But you
barbs
still,
are always problematic anyway, so they can have her. Like,
but you
seriously.
still got homosexuals out here that will give a pint of blood for her.
Oh, you
It's
know that.
obvious she don't like y'all.
It's clear.
That's what I'm waiting
Yeah.
on. I'm waiting for the diehards to turn. Like I'm waiting for the diehards, but I understand when invested a lot in somebody. It's gonna take some direct shots, which I feel like
Mhm.
Nikki's made some direct shots.
Oh,
So
She
yeah.
like,
was she made direct shots before she even got to the MAGA shit when she was tweeting all that bullshit.
right,
Right.
I totally agree. I agree with you. Like I feel like, for example, I hate to bring this up because I try to keep it buried, but I'm just gonna bring it up as an example. An icon that we all know and love said something one time during Kamala's run about, oh, I heard that she's not even black,
Mhm.
like that.
Right.
Yeah.
She had one more for me before I was gonna have to hang it up flat screen. Okay, she had one more on it, but she went radio silent on all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
after that. But if she was doing the Nikki stuff, girl, I would just mourn and just have to mourn and just pull a Dixie Chicks out in the yard, girl, and just burn it up, bitch. Just
Oh,
burn it up.
no.
Yeah,
If
because
she was pulling a Nikki, if she
Right.
you right. Because if she would have went, like you said, one more, y'all know that picture I got in my bedroom is about to come down.
yeah, girl, yeah.
Right.
You had one more,
Agreed.
girl. You had
Yeah.
one more, girl.
You was about to
Uh,
be folded up and put in the nightstand.
we
Mm-mm.
got any comments before we move on?
Let's see. Calvin said he's lucky it was just 2 weeks. He better be glad she didn't end him or disown him.
True.
And Sammy said he was never really a fan of Nikki. Like Gaga, who was the real you?
Okay, let's see here. All right, so this is information for y'all. I love the support. I love this lady, Cartier Brown. You can follow her on Instagram. She's such a transparent. She's a chef. She has a show on Food Network called Delicious Miss Brown. I actually love to like. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm cooking, sometimes I like to have a chef show on. Even
Mhm.
though I'm not making nothing that's related to what they're making, but it's just nice to kind of like I don't know, be in concert in with someone else. It's kind of
Right.
it's inspiring, and she's somebody who I often will put on because she has like over 8 seasons of her show on HBO Max.
Mhm.
Mm.
So if you're interested in her at all, go to HBO Max and you can just watch her stuff and her cute husband. And actually, it's so interesting because you can see from when she first started, when she was single, to didn't have a man, and her friends getting married, and then when she first met him and started dating him, to building the house and getting married. It's cute to see her journey. But this is her second cookbook out. She recently won 2 Emmys for her
Mm.
show. She's the
Okay.
first Black woman to win an Emmy for chefing on a cooking show. So congratulations to her. So
Oh,
yeah,
he is a cutie.
hmm
Her
her.
husband.
I think his name is Brian. I think is that his
Mhm.
name, Brian Smith. Yeah,
Let me pop it up right quick. Oh, how do I do? Oh, let me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, he's a
yeah,
cutie.
a good couple, beautiful couple. She said
Mhm.
how they met was she had he was following her on Instagram, and she had posted that she was in town somewhere, and he said, "Oh, well, she was going somewhere." She said, "Well, when you come to town, I would love to, take you out when you come to town." And
Oh,
and that's how they started meet how they met. That's why I tell the girls you can use Instagram as your dating bait. That's what all the children are doing.
right.
That's what all the children are doing now. You have to curate your Instagram to show, look at me. I'm carefree. I have a great life by myself. I don't need anyone. Don't you want to join in on the fun?
Mm.
Oh, you would have so much fun if you were with me. That's what your
Mhm.
Instagram should be showing. If you're on
Right.
the hunt, children for husband, I'm trying to tell you that is the best.
Not toothpaste stained mirrors and
No,
raggedy
girl,
bedrooms.
not Bitter Betty Party of One. You know, none of that.
Calvin says he loves her. She's also a judge on holiday baking championship.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. Yes, we love
I need to
this.
check her out.
Yes. Okay. What we got next? Okay, Eddie Murphy's documentary is out now on Netflix. I think we already showed the preview of this. We'll have to show it again because for time.
Mhm.
But just it's good, y'all. It's good. It's touching. Although there's one thing he said though that got on my nerves. I don't want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about this. And maybe am I doing too much? Because he said, and this is not going to be an exact quote, but this is going to give you the feeling. He was saying before him, and I guess maybe Richard Pryor, like there were no black artists taking risks, like big risks that could, I don't know, like and Ali, and I'm like, that's not true. Like there's so
Flip
many people who are
Wilson.
playing Flip Wilson, people who were playing who in places that weren't integrated, and you know,
Mhm.
Billie Holiday, and like, what are you talking about? Like, it
Yeah,
was kind of they should have edited that part out.
they should
'Cause
have. I
it-
mean, maybe that's the way he honestly feels, but yeah, I wouldn't have said that because, and the reason I say Flip Wilson is because, like, I mean, look at what he did. He had his own show. He played, he was, doing drag on TV. I mean, literally,
Mm.
that was a big risk. Like, that could have gone really
Especially that
south.
time. At that time,
Exactly.
yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. So I feel like no, that was a big risk on him, but it worked out in his favor.
Right. So
So
otherwise, it's a good documentary. It's a good documentary.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see it, so I'm gonna check it out.
Just want to bring this back. I'm not gonna. Just want to say, hey, don't forget, watch her when she
Yeah.
comes out. We want to support that one. Miss High Horse, the Black Cowboys.
When does it
Uh,
come out?
I don't remember. Can you
I'll look it up.
tell us a quick?
Sure.
I think I'll have one more slide, and we're going to go to Patreon.
November 20th.
Okay.
November. All right, so 7th
So
in a week.
that's a week from today, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
Today's the 13th. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I have to talk about Talamasca.
Talamasca.
I have to talk about Talamasca again, okay?
Okay.
Because last week
You was done.
I was done. I gave you all a I retracted my praise for Talamasca. But now I'm gonna have to go
Retract
back,
the retraction.
retract. I'm gonna have to retract the retraction, and and I'm going to say that so it's good now.
Okay.
It was giving the 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 blood, the gore, the action, the people with the powers using the powers is giving. It took it. What is
Oh
this?
wow.
It took it a while to get there, but we here
Okay.
now. Hopefully, we shall stay here. Hopefully, we'll stay there. So
I can't wait till next week to see if it flips again.
so I'm a little bit back with giving Talamasca a chance.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. All right. Have y'all watched any episodes of Talamasca yet?
Not after you told us it was trash. No.
Right.
Okay, go back. Go back. Yeah, go give her a try.
Maybe I should just skip to the third episode because it sounds
Right.
like
Or
that's
you might as well. I think you would pretty much. You know what you should do? Watch the first. Start with the episode 2, and then because you'll get a recap of 1.
right. Okay.
Right. So then watch the first 20 minutes of 2.
Okay.
Skip to 3.
Okay.
And you get a recap of 3. Of
Right.
2. You know what I'm saying? Just do that till you get to which I believe the last week was episode 4. I believe.
Okay.
I think. So do that till you get to 4, and then we'll be ready.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Have y'all before? I know you're about to wrap up.
No,
but
go ahead.
have y'all seen the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2?
The little like elevator moment. Or is there more?
No, it is the elevator moment because you see her walking in the shoes to the elevator, and then But the original cast is back. I'm glad Emily Blunt is back. I'm glad that Stanley Tucci is back. So I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good.
I must say, I am curious how they're gonna make it work. Like, I'm curious how it's gonna. To me, it's like that show was about a very specific moment in time in a girl's life, right? And so, what are we doing? What is it about now?
I'm thinking what's gonna happen is Andy, the chick, the main chick, she left the magazine to go work at a newspaper. I'm thinking maybe that didn't work out, and now she's coming back. That's what I'm thinking.
But
what I've heard is that they're going to be having competing magazines. So she's up like their competitor.
That might be better.
A battle between the two of them. So
that might be better.
We'll see. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not because I think it's still filming, but we'll see.
Well, that'll definitely be different.
gonna watch
And
it. I
I
definitely want to
appreciate
see.
that. All right. Well, I believe that is all for us. Swag, where are all those things where you see the different shows, different little things?
Oh, I don't think it's.
Okay,
Well,
that's
let me see.
fine.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah,
The
I don't think
people know by now.
Yes.
God, come back Saturday, come back
Yeah,
Sunday, come
y'all
back
know
Monday, come back
already.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
come back Wednesday, come back next week.
Come back next week. And we'll see those of you who so desire in Patreon. Here we go. Bye. All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration.